Homeschool myth busting. A question that often makes me chuckle is when people say, oh, but they're not going to be set up for the real world if you're homeschooling. They're not going to know how to socialise and like have those real life skills. What real life skills is school teaching them? How to stand in line, how to hold their bodily functions until the set time that they allow, how to ask to go to the toilet, how to socialise with their exact peer group. What about school is making them normal? Stand to attention when the bell rings, go where they're told, do as they're told, think what they're supposed to think. I think homeschooling has a huge win and a huge advantage when it comes to life lessons, because it's what you teach them, it's what you show them. They get to see how you run your house daily. If you live on a farm, the runnings of the farm. They get to see how you look after the car. You're doing your pressures, you're doing the fuel, you're making sure you've got washers. All this cool stuff, it's all life skills. If you add travel to this equation, that's really cool, because then you've got all the different currencies, their languages, different foods. They get so much more life skills at home, playing with you, putting the washing on, taking the washing out, hanging it up, folding it up, who can put it away the fastest. You can make games and they learn life lessons. Lessons for life. Learning how to cook and chop. Our kids have chopped and handled fruit and snack since they were like 18 months, 2 years old. So they can cook and clean and do whatever they need to do in the kitchen with their clothes, looking after the house, looking after the car. We get them involved in all areas of life. We learn ourselves. We didn't know financial education. We went to school. We didn't know all this cool stuff. Their favourite thing in the world is compounding interest, learning how to have assets instead of liabilities. All this stuff we didn't learn at school. They're learning things like Ho'oponopono, which is beautiful. If you don't know it, it's Hawaiian. Check it out. It's really cool. Yoga, meditation, how to look after their mental health, self-love, gratitude, manifestation. They're learning so many cool things we didn't know as kids that went to school. We've been learning this ourselves, and our children have learned with us. So when it comes to, will your kid be really weird and not know anything about life? No. Your child will have an advantage. They're mixing with all different people. They're learning to socialise. They're learning to be adaptable. They're learning to be really assured in themselves. And they're learning real life skills. You don't learn that when you're sat at a desk every day at school. You come home and your washing is magically put away back in the drawers. Wow! I left them on the floor. I came back. They're in the drawers. How magical was that? I come home, my dinner's cooked, I go to school, my lunch is in my lunchbox. They're not learning any of the critical skills they need to be able to do it on their own, whereas at home they are. They're with you, they're witnessing, they're living it with you. It is so valuable. And it's so incredible that you get to give that gift to your child or your children. If you have any more questions, pop them below and we will create some videos to answer those questions for you, keep you moving forward and get you on this epic journey of homeschooling your children.